forward, Clark.
Well, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starter.
Here's Morrow. Jones with the screen on Gordon. And Roberson kicks to Walker and blocked, and he gets it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
As you said, Clark, Rockets did well against the rest of the conference and really didn't have a deep rotation.
Usually that can catch up to a team, but the Rockets starters were able to stay healthy and log big minutes last year, and it's why they nabbed that 4th seed in the West.
The Oklahoma City, for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA in both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced elite basketball team.
That one is no good. And for the Thunder, remaining so consistent despite losing Harden, and then last year without the outside shooter Kevin Martin.
Yeah, not to mention, Kevin, the injuries to Russell Westbrook. Give credit to the players and the coaching staff. Again, when you've got a culture of expectation and you've got talent and leadership from the sideline and from within the players, then you've got a chance to weather storms effectively, and clearly the Thunder did that.
And the basket by Morrow.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Gordon. Now here's Olynyk. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. Porter against Walker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City, voted by NBA GMs as having the best home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
First free throw is good.
And the Thunder, moving to OKC 6 seasons ago, they've really become part of the fabric of this community, whether it was assisting in the recovery from the big tornado to helping revitalize downtown. You see how a team can provide a rallying cry for an entire community.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for these Oklahoma City fans, Clark, they've certainly had it good. A team that's made the playoffs in all but their first season here. Superstar talent as well.
Yeah, you go back to that inaugural season, Kevin, in OKC, 23 wins. They've been a powerhouse ever since, and the fans now expect this team to not only contend, but to eventually bring home an NBA title.
Here's Morrow. He's got 6. Can't get it to go. Bradley with some nice D. Now Porter shoots off the screen. That's good. And it's a tie ball game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Morrow, the pass to Smooth. And that one's good. Smooth's got 6.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Outside Gordon. Here's Olynyk. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Smooth. Outside, Walker. Pass to Smooth. Back to Walker. From 12 feet out. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Bradley kicks to Gordon. And blocked. Walker goes in. Bradley with some nice D.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Pass to Smooth. He kicks it to Morrow. Another shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Eric Gordon, a gifted scoring guard who's, Steve, been hampered with injuries throughout his young career.
Well, you think about his first 4 seasons, he's missed almost half of his games, and we saw some of that in Indiana as well when he was in college. But hopefully he can find his health and be consistent in terms of his durability, because he is a terrific offensive weapon.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Houston making some changes. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point.
And for Gordon, I think the injuries have also held him back on the court. A steady decline in the scoring efficiency year after year since he came into the league. And this was a guy that had tremendous potential until the wheels started to go south. Strong, explosive, aggressive. And it's a shame that he's been hurt as much as he has the last few years. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke. We had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
We talked about David West and what makes him such a tough player to defend. Coach said, West is special because he's so skilled for a player of his size and strength. He can score inside and also spread the floor with his shooting. He can have a quiet night and still drop 20 and 10. So we've got to stay conscious of him at all times. Guys, we'll see how they do against him.
Thanks again, Doris. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And for Gordon last season, his three-point shooting bounced back, but his field goal percentage still in the low 40s. Injuries perhaps hampering the explosiveness that he showed in years past in terms of getting to the rim.
Another miss by Houston.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Kanan. Clark kicks it to West. It's rebounded by McLemore. And here's Exum. And Wall kicks to McLemore. Ripped away. Here's Clark. Shot is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Ben McLemore, Terrence Jones out there with Z, and it's Wall, and it's Exum in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Exum, looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Wall's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Houston.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Cannon dishes to Clark. Here's West. Makes it off the glass. West has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. The Rockets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the defense on its heels.
They get it back. No good with the layup. Rockets trail by 7. That's good. Z's got his first points in this one.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that they're getting layups. It seems more often than not they're getting and one plays on their fast breaks. And that's an extra bonus there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Montejunas is checked in for Terrence Jones. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Canaan. West a screen on Wall. Here's Canaan. West with a wide open look. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. West has got 4 points this quarter. Rockets knew how to convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone the ball in transition and just fill lanes. Makes converting those fast breaks a lot easier.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Cannon, the pass to West. Here's Cannon. Back to West. Dishes to Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Wall. Pass to Exum. There's a good screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Dante Exum, a long, athletic combo guard out of Australia. His father came from the U.S. He was a teammate at North Carolina with Michael Jordan, then went to Australia to play professionally for a number of years. That's why Dante grew up down under.
And Dante Exum entering the NBA directly out of high school. He led his team to the national title in Australia in mid-January.
It's a slightly different season schedule in Australia, so he spent about 6 months in the U.S. training for the NBA, basically working on his shot and putting the finishing touches on his still very green game.
Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Porter comes in for John Wall. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. When you have the explosive talent, Clark, the Thunder have, you can compete with any team, and that's a big part of why they were a top team out west once again.
You know, a lot of people wondered if they had slipped from the elite teams in the West, but again, they proved they are still amongst the top teams in the league.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Roberson. He feeds it to Radmanovic. And Roberson kicks to Radmanovic. There's the dish to Roberson. Oklahoma City moving it around. No good. Rockets trail by 5. Porter with it. Kicks it to Exum. Now here's Porter. Deflects the pass. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 6 points for Z.
And as you said, there were questions about the Thunder heading into this last year, but they showed they are still part of the elite group.
Here's Roberson. He dishes it to Walker. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Houston. Bradley comes in for Exum.
Well, you know, the Thunder really do a lot of things well. There aren't many weaknesses when you look at this team. Playing in the way West can be a real marathon, but the Thunder, you know, they're built to handle it over the course of a long season.
Rockets trail by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Robertson dishes to Radmanovich. And Walker kicks to Robertson. Back to Walker. Radmanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Adrian's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker against Bradley. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Robertson, guarded by Bradley. And Robertson kicks to Walker. There's the feed to Radmanovich. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Kelly Olynyk grew up in a basketball family. His father was the head coach at the University of Toronto. Kelly said, "I had unlimited access to a huge basketball mind, which was unbelievable. He loved the game so much, and he had so much knowledge and experience. It really made me want to succeed in the game." Guys?
Great skill in that front. He fits right in. Thanks, Doris.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Walker against Porter. The pass to Bradley. Fires for 3. No good. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Robertson. Feeds it to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Walker. Back to Davis. From about 16. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Davis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's the Rockets now. Now Porter, 7 points in the game. Fires the 3. Bradley can't get it to go.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Smooth, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Bradley off the drive, all alone. Porter, no luck.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they liked it.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style. And really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. And engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders, too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Morrow. He has 6. Pass to Walker. Good on the 13-footer. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 7. Porter kicks to Olynyk, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Passes to Bradley. He kicks to Porter. Back to Bradley. Dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. It's Bradley on the wing. Beyond the arc. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Porter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. For the Thunder, McGarry's checked in for Smooth, and Houston subbed in for Roberson. Jones checked in for Houston. The Thunder leading by 4. Morrill kicks to Jones. Jones with the screen on Porter. Walker goes in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And here's Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Morrow, the pass to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Gordon dishes to Jones. Pass to Porter. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. Right side, Gordon. From downtown. Shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Walker. Second shot opportunity. Jones kicks to Porter. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. Back to Jones. He feeds it to Porter. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Walker. He's got 8. Shot from free throw range. Here's McGarry. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. From midcourt. Can't get it to go. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Scott, what exactly are they doing to take away your transition game?
Well, they're doing a great job of getting back. That's what they do. And we just have to make sure we get stops first and then it run out.
Scott, thank you, guys. Job 1 against this team. Get them out of transition.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Rockets trail by 3. Kemba Walker is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then there's Smooth. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Walker. Porter with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Gordon the pass to Bradley. There's the dish to Porter for the lead. Thunder with the rebound. But he recovers it. Back to Bradley. Kicks it to Porter. To the middle. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Smooth. From out on the way, he knocks it down. Smooth's got 11 points.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
Free throw good. Porter.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what a tremendous game for Porter. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Walker goes in. Here's Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smooth's got 13 points. Here is Porter. He's got 12. He dishes it to Olynyk. To the inside. Adrian kicks to Olynyk. Gordon the pass to Bradley. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Robertson dishes to Walker. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bradley with the ball. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. Gordon for 3, and Jones sends it back.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 11 points for Kemba Walker.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Perry Jones back at Baylor, once considered a top prospect. 6'11", rangy athlete with some guard skills. I think his stock has maybe fallen a little bit, but the Thunder took a flyer on him late in the first round back in 2012. Still a work in progress, but plenty of potential.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And Perry Jones, Clark, has the makings of a dangerous face-up forward.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin. I mean, his shooting is much improved in year 2 in the league. His rebound rate has left a bit to be desired at this point. But I think he's going to have to up the rebounding total to get more consistent rebound. Punches it down and pops.
Rubs it in, and it looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here's Porter. He's got 12. Gordon goes in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A lot of high hopes for the Thunder heading into last season's playoffs, and it didn't go quite as they had planned.
Thunder would come back from the first round scare nicely as they got rid of the Clippers in the second round.
And it looked like they would be in for a good fight against the Spurs in the conference finals, but just kind of faded away as that series wore on. And I think that was more what San Antonio did than what the Thunder didn't do.
They played their best basketball with Spurs, obviously, late in the season.
They raised it. Each series, it seemed as though they got to another level.
They hit it at the right time, didn't they? Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. West comes in for Jones, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Kemba Walker.
You know, there's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside, Wall. Now the pass to Z. Shoots from the high post. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 8 points for Z.
The Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. It ended up falling to them in 6 games.
Here's Canaan. West a screen on Wall. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Clark, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. The Rockets also changing it up. Montezumas comes in for Jeff Adrian. And it's Exum in for Gordon. Really, though, it was the start of that series that sunk the Rockets as they dropped the first 2. They fought back, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they couldn't overcome that poor start, Kevin. They did fight back, and it looked like a Game 7 was on the way, but then Damian Lillard, with the great shots in NBA playoff history, closed things out in dramatic fashion.
Brought you right out of your chair, didn't
Oh,
it?
big
Wow.
time. That was a great, great shot he made.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Rockets making the shot. Canaan kicks it to West. Roberson the pass to Canaan. Lets it go with the 3. No good from Clark. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Right wing. Houston moving it around. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Wall.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The Thunder leading by 3. Cannon dishes to West. Pick by West. West right side. And there's the feed to Clark. Here's Canaan, covered by Wall. It's blocked, but they get it back. And that one's good by Clark. Now, here's Exum. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Canaan kicks to Clark. West outside. Here's Roberson. Clock at 6. No good from Clark. Now Exum. Pass to Z. Feeds it to Exum. He kicks it to Montezumas. From deep, McLemore. And another 3 for Houston.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. McGarry comes in for Smooth. And Houston subbed in for Andre Robertson. And a change for the Rockets. Jones is checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through West. coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Clark. He's got 5. And that one is good from Houston.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside, Wall. Up top, McLemore. Off the pick. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 3.
John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. Is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
The offensive rebound. McGarry, no luck. Houston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps, Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop. Well, Ben McLemore, seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him 7th overall in last year's draft, but his rookie season was a colossal disappointment. Defensively and offensively, he really struggled to contribute.
And so he hits both. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
Cannon, the pass to Clark. Dishes to West. Here's McGarry, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Thunder lead by 3. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there, and that's why he leaned in like that.
Here's Cannon, covered by Wall. Cannon kicks it to West. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Wall. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Odmanovich is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Johnson, he's checked in for Exum. And that one falls for John Wall.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Here's McGarry. Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Johnson.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Passes it to Cannon. It's stolen by McLemore.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Shot is blocked, and they'll keep possession. Jones dishes to Johnson. It's Wall with the drive. And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And he was up over the 80% mark from the free throw line last year. I'm sure he was pretty happy with those numbers.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one. Walker with it. He's got 11. The shot is good. Walker's got 13. 7 seconds left in the third. And Wall kicks to Jones. Off with the layup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Oklahoma City trailing. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Bradley. Olynyk is out there with Gordon. Then it's Jeff Adrian. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Smooth, and he gets the bucket. Smooth's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Porter against Walker. Outside Gordon. And here's Porter. Back to Gordon. Left side Gordon. Looking to get back on track here. Bradley against Walker. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Walker having a fantastic game.
16 points and 4 assists as well.
Rockets trail by 4. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Adrian passes to Porter. Sinks the three-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. A big three right there.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Walker with it. Pass to Morrow. Releases. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Thunder lead by 3. So it's the Rockets now. Outside Bradley. He feeds it to Porter. And Olynyk kicks to Porter. The dish now to Bradley. Thunder with the rebound. Smooth's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Morrow. Takes the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gordon goes in. Here's Adrian. And it's Houston with another.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They set the pick to the wing on the left. Here's Morrow. Here's Smooth. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First free throw is good.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Smooth. He's got 16 points and 2 rejections. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
Yeah, really controlling the action down in the paint. It's been his game so far.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Timeout called the Rockets. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Porter. That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Walker. They set the pick. To the right side. Wide open look. Rockets with the rebound. Olenek's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
That puts them in the lead. 19 points for Q. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Now here's Walker. Kicks to Morrow. Puts it up. That's short off the rim.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Porter. And Houston again with the bucket.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Moore. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
Houston in the lead. Now here's Porter. He dishes it to Olynyk. And Roberson pulls it down. Now Walker puts it up from 12. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Look at Q. He's been playing really well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
The Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Morrow. Picked him clean. And here's Porter. The feed to Bradley. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Bradley. 6 to shoot. Here's Porter. Cans the 12-footer. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside, Walker. Out to the right wing. And here's Morrow outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Morrow's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. Feeds to Gordon. He kicks it to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. The drive by Gordon. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. They set the pick. Here's Smooth. Here's Morrow. That's good. Morrow's got 11 in the second half.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Porter against Walker. Porter with it. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. Off the pick. That one a little long. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Walker goes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is off. David West, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he sinks the second.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Now here's Bradley. Here's Olynyk. Good on the shot. The Thunder with the lead. West a screen on Porter. Out to the right wing. Morrow dishes to West. 6 to shoot. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Morrow's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Dishes it to Gordon. Passes it to Olynyk. They get a hand on it. Walker against Porter. Now here's Walker. Pass to Roberson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Rockets trail by 6. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Olynyk. Here's Morrow. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the dish to Walker. Five on the clock. Jones with the screen on Porter. Here's Roberson. They get it again. Goes up again. Here's Morrow. And finally, that one's good. Morrow's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 8. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. John Wall's checked in for the Rockets. .137 left to play in the final quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Wall. And the pass to Gordon. They need this. And that one's good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Walker the pass to West. Yep, right through the net. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Wall. Kicks to Olynyk. And he gets it to go.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And Walker kicks to Morrow. He dishes it to West. Right block shot, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Walker. West at the elbow. Left side, West. 6 to shoot. Morrill kicks it to West.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. Now in the line for your Thunder.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Defensive foul. It is rebutted. That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty situation. 2 shots at the line are coming. Anthony Moore.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. They both at the line. That's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
Here's Wall. Cans the 3.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
David, this was a game not for the faint of heart. How did you guys play through the physicality?
Yeah, you know, it's a bunch of smart guys in this locker room. Guys know time and place. You know, we want to be aggressive, but also want to be smart with it. So, you know, the game got a little chippy, but by that time we had a good lead.
Congratulations, David. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Anthony Morrill.